Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back into WTIM station. Time now for our second segment of the WTIM morning show. Thanks so much to our live stream sponsors, People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark streaming live on Facebook at Taylorville Daily News and on YouTube at WTIM TV. We have Erin Cromit in studio with us now. She is the Programming and Outreach Manager over at Taylorville Public Library. Thank you so much for coming in today, Erin.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Always good time to get back involved with our Taylorville Public Library. You guys just do so much for all ages in the community. We're going to learn just a whole lot about a whole lot of these programs today. You guys had a busy night last night.
We did. It was amazing. We had the White Rabbit Magic Show with the little snowball bunny. Like a real bunny. And
Sure.
we were at full capacity. Wow. We had 60 people in the community room.
Unbelievable.
It was amazing. Everyone had a blast. So many different ages, all the way from 2 up to the 80s. Yeah. Everyone laughing and
I guess that's the goal when you start these capacity when you hold the event, and you accomplish that.
Oh yeah, I'm amazed at the outpouring of people and how many people have signed up. I'm really proud of our community.
That is really great. Proud of the staff, proud of the community as well. How are you guys advertising this? Is this something that you guys welcome back every year, a magic show, or is this something new?
Well, no, he's been here before, and we will definitely have him again because he's great. It's one of the programs that we have for the summer reading program. We have several performers. We have crafts for all ages at different times, different days. We're in the 3rd week now, but there's still time to sign up.
Cool.
It's all ages. If you can't make it in, you can call me, and you get prizes every week for just reading. Love it. You don't have to read books, magazines, your phone, anything. You don't have to be a member of, you don't have to have a library card here. You don't have to be a resident. So it's for anyone. And we still have several great things to offer for the next week and a half.
Awesome.
Yeah. And it was just amazing. I think probably over 230 people by now.
That is really, really great.
I just signed up 7 people yesterday morning.
And it's really nice to hear about the relaxed nature of this summer reading program. You can still get involved today if you want to. You guys are still in your 3rd week right now, but I mean, it's just really about reading. You're really just trying to get people out there and consuming media in a different way. Is that your goal there? There's a lot of apps to scroll through and a lot of non-reading to be done out there, but this is a good way to reconnect.
Yeah, I mean, you can still count reading minutes on your phone. But reading in any way is a good thing. And I want to encourage the people not only to read, I want them to read to themselves, read to the kids, everybody, and also to get together as a community, just to come into the library to see all the different things we offer, not just books, the movies, the clubs, the paint classes, craft classes, homeschool hangouts, all that. It's to really, remind people. So it's for summer reading and to prevent that summer backslide where the kids kind of lose their self-remind how many we have and how we want to welcome them all to the library.
Absolutely. And the emphasis there on everybody, but you also mentioned summer slide, summer slide, that's a term I've been this year. You gotta keep kids up on their reading levels, all levels of all areas of academia there during the summertime. You can definitely understand why that slips. But as we're talking about the summer reading program, you guys have other programs going on during summertime or after the summer reading program?
Yes. Our summer reading program will end on July 13th with the free pool and pizza party at the YMCA. Nice. And we are working with Christian County Prevention Coalition to do the back to school health fair there. We're going to have a table there. They're giving away all kinds of wonderful stuff. They can look that up too. But that's at the same day, July 13th. And after that, we will still have our normal homeschool hangouts, which are usually the 2nd and 4th Monday of every month. But I'll have people look up on the website. Homeschool hangouts, school lab, paint classes, book clubs, all kinds of things. And we're going to have some new programs coming up.
Okay.
So
Beautiful. We are excited to learn about those. But before that happens, the elite readers will all be gathering for a party. That's going to be fun at the YMCA. That's a good time. But there's been prizes that you could have won throughout these weeks. What are some of those prizes?
Oh, well, everybody who turns in the reading log, even if there's 5 minutes on there, it's just estimate and you just honor system. The first week we got water bottles. They're really cute. Second week we've got individual pizzas from Angelo's. Free coupons for those, and they got to pick from a prize card of all kinds of things. And every week will be something different. And at the end, we have tons of huge prizes for the people who read the most.
That's really
We have T-shirts. We have things for Trying to Pavilion, Los Rancheros, the Old Bowl, Taylorville Cinema. all kinds of big prizes, bento boxes,
Cool.
art kits, all kinds of really big prizes for the people who read several hours.
Okay.
But everyone is going to get a prize. You're not obligated to read it. If you want to just sign up, do a little reading, come to the events, do the crafts, anything. Everybody's welcome in any form.
Sure. And for our live stream listeners and viewers right now, you have a pretty cool shirt on right now. Was that one of the giveaways?
It will be towards
Cool.
the end. Yeah, this is one of the Illinois Library Association I Read program shirts. It has the logo, Read, Renew, Repeat. And it has it in Spanish too. And I have several of these as prizes too towards the end.
Those are cool. For our strictly radio listeners, it's a globe with the reduce, reuse, recycle arrows on it. I think it's really, really cool. And that'd be a great prize right there. So with this summer reading program, the honor system, you guys rely on that. That is nice for people out there. I mean, you don't really have any other choice there.
No, our goal isn't to police anyone or
Right.
be gatekeepers. We just want people reading and smiling and getting together.
Yeah, you get
getting
in.
prizes.
Yeah, you get out what you put into something like this.
Yeah.
If you're cheating yourself out there. Just you're reading to benefit your education level and at all. The summer reading program.
I've had some. I thought the youngest was 2, but I told people to sign up their kids too because they can get little squishies or little
Sure.
baby toys, and if you read to them, that counts as minutes for them. So I have everywhere from 6 months now, all the way up into the 80s.
Oh man, that is great.
Yeah,
That
it's
is really
amazing.
great.
I think we've had over 60 adults signed up too.
That's perfect. And there's plenty of reading material for all the ages in between as
Yes.
well.
Oh, and we have a great section for children, youth, juniors, and the large print section. And just, we have so many amazing choices there.
That's really awesome. This is Aaron Cromit, Programming and Outreach Manager with Taylorville Public Library. Is it manager or coordinator?
Man,
So sorry, as manager. I'm sorry. I thought
No,
we
that's
had
okay.
a separate conversation off air there. Programming and Outreach Manager over at Taylorville Public Library. You got some big plans when it comes to Taylorville Public Library. You guys recently have been working with local cities, just a lot of effort out there. Community service. Take it away from me here.
well, that would be my outreach and programming, but sometimes there's no community connections and boosting things really not that far from each other. We all need options for entertainment and for community service, all those things for connections. So the children and I have 2 garden beds at this wonderful community garden in Springfield called Motherland Community Gardens. And they have 2 locations, and all the people there are so wonderful. We've gotten so much knowledge. So we were there for the Juneteenth barbecue. We gave away free books and we gave away information for summer reading. I signed some people up from Springfield because of that, and they came all the way out here.
Come on.
Yeah, and they want to come to the future programs because we're such good a good board and a good staff that they want everybody in.
Mhm.
So there's so many things to offer, even if you don't have a card
Sure.
or you're not a resident. So the Motherland Community Gardens also has been partnering with Emerald Gardens,
Okay.
as you may have heard over in Owanaco. Sure. So I'm just volunteering and just checking around, nothing official, but just trying to promote all these healthy food, knowing how to grow healthy food and growing it for your community. And also for our seed library.
Sure.
At our library, we're developing a seed library in the old card catalogs. So we figure there's going to be lots of opportunity for future programming and events and community service work.
Absolutely.
So whether it's donating seeds or establishing other community gardens in different areas or helping, that's my goal. And
Absolutely.
I think maybe getting native plants, master gardeners, pollinators, things like that, and teaching people free classes, how to grow food, free seeds. Yeah. So my goal would be to get the lot next to the library and turn it into a little community park. Yes. That's a long-term goal. And some people say it can't be done, but just give me a couple of years.
Sure. I'm on board. I think that sounds really cool. You've seen how these community gardens flourish and how they're manifested out in different these. I mean, you can do it. You can do it over at Taylorville Public Library. You got the space for it?
There's an empty lot there. It's been empty forever. Somebody doesn't want to let go of it. But I was thinking maybe we could lease it. Whatever it is, I'm talking to the board. I've got people in the community who are gardeners and enthusiasts and community service member, like people who like to give back and like to really volunteer, and we're working on it. Cool. So maybe a little community garden, a little kids park, water filling station, things like that.
Wow. I mean, it can be simple, but another community gathering place right next to the Taylorville Library, and it'll promote reading, just promote a whole lot of good things. What is your final goal, and what is the message that you want to send to the people of Taylorville that kind of projects the Taylorville Public Library's mission?
Well, we just want to provide services for everybody. We want to be inclusive. Yeah. We want to give more and more services. We're going to expand on our programmings, expand on the type of items you can check out.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what the word is, but sometimes you can check out tool kits or baking kits or camping gear. There's different things that you can offer that people can't necessarily afford. Maybe musical instruments, with free musical lesson, things like that. So we're working on expanding what we offer, expanding our programming, and the board is wonderful. The community backs us, and we just want to provide services and happiness and information to everyone.
So cool to hear these interesting directions libraries are taking to remain relevant in a world where people are not reading physical books as much, but providing other services where it gets people in the doors. This is really awesome.
Yeah.
Talking to Erin Cromit right now, Programming and Outreach Manager over at the Taylorville Public Library. We'll have more from Erin when we come back from our short timeout. This is the WTIM Morning Show.
Your information station, WTIM.
Proven banking solutions are a must for today's business owner. Hi, I'm Lance Vonderheide with People's Bank and Trust. If your company needs products like online bill pay, remote deposit, and payroll direct deposit, or better checking and saving options, then we need to talk. I can customize our business banking and lending plans to fit your company's needs. Call 888-PBT-1954. Visit bankpbt.com today. We want to be your business banking partner. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Applications for residency are now being accepted at Rolling Meadows Senior Living in Taylorville. Enjoy a comfortable lifestyle in a small community. Rolling Meadows offers seniors 62 and older round-the-clock maintenance, controlled access, large kitchens with full-size appliances, on-site laundry, and Wi-Fi in common areas. Located close to shopping and dining, schedule a tour today. Rolling Meadows is sponsored by Lutheran Social Services of Illinois and funded through U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development and Federal Bank of Chicago. Rolling Meadows is an equal housing opportunity provider.
This is Sergeant Alan Mills, Christian County Crime Stoppers Coordinator with the Crime of the Week. This week, Crime Stoppers is seeking information in regards to a burglary that occurred in Taylorville. Sometime between 12 p.m. and 4 p.m. on Monday, May 6, 2024, person or persons unknown made entry into Carmen Electric, located at 1007 East Main Cross Street in Taylorville. The unknown subject or subjects damaged an outside door and 2 interior doors while they were making entry. Nothing was reported taken at this time. The total dollar amount of the damage is unknown at this time. Please contact Crime Stoppers if you have any information on this crime or any other crimes or wanted persons. Crime Stoppers pay cash rewards up to $1,000 for information that leads to an arrest, and you do not have to give your name. Crime Stoppers will pay double the normal reward for information that leads to an arrest for the crime of the week. You can contact Crime Stoppers at 824-9100 at our website, ChristianCountyCrimeStoppers.org, or by texting crimes 274-637 and then your tip. As always, you will remain anonymous.
Here are the contest rules for our stations. We allow one person per household to win any prize from the radio stations in a 30-day period. Unless otherwise stated, all prizes to Christian County winners are to be picked up within 2 weeks at the studios at 918 East Park in Taylorville. Our new office hours are 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. weekdays. Winners outside of Christian County will have their prizes mailed. Any cash prize is mailed within 30 days of winning. Only if cash winners call our business line within 2 weeks of their name being drawn to provide their mailing address. Employees and their families of the Miller Media Group are not eligible to participate or win any contest.
If you haven't seen what's going on at Bailey Park just off West Spresser in Taylorville, stop by. Lower your home cost by downsizing and save money. Bring your manufactured home to locate on their lot or they'll sell you one. Click the Bailey Park icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
The Shelby County Economic Development Corporation aims to foster, promote, and stimulate economic development. They're here to help your business grow. Find out more on the Shelby County Economic Development Corporation by clicking their icon at TaylorvilleDailyNews.com.
Your information station, WTIM.
Welcome back into the WTIM Morning Show. This segment with Erin Cromit, Programming and Outreach Manager at Taylorville Public Library. Bringing on here to make our live stream possible. Thank you all for tuning in today. People's Bank and Trust, where they put people first, and Landmark of Taylorville, where you always do better with Landmark. In the first segment there, we talked about last night's White Rabbit Magic Show. Taylorville Public Library was at max capacity. We love to hear that. We talked some about the summer reading program and just some of the future possible plans over at the Taylorville Public Library. Anything you want to know just before we move on about the summer reading program and where you guys stand with that? You can still get involved if you want to read and log your hours.
Oh yes, you can still sign up. You just give us a call if you can't come in. We're in the middle of week 3, but then we have week 4, and we still have the pizza and pool party at the YMCA that's free to all people who sign up.
Awesome. So even if I signed up today and I do my reading, I can still attend that party even though I'm 3 weeks in.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And there's still some great events and crafts available, and the weekly prizes for your reading log.
Awesome. Okay, super fun there. That's the summer reading program. And if people do want to get involved, can they call you up? Is there a website? What would
Yes.
you do?
They can call us. They can message us on Facebook. But the website just sends the email. Do staff at taylorvillelibrary.org
Okay.
or programming at taylorvillelibrary.org, or just send us a message on Facebook or call us.
Perfect. All right. Plenty of ways to get in contact with Taylorville Public Library. Let's dive into some of the more of the programs, some of the groups that enter over into the Taylorville Public Library. You guys got a few. You mentioned a couple already in this one. Let's start to the homeschool hangout. That sounds like a good one.
Oh yeah, that's a newer program, and I really love it. A lot of more people are starting to come to it, and a lot of people are homeschooling these days. So we want to provide a space and lots of materials for people to gather. And I've also been doing lesson plans for all ages, kind of going in with a theme, whether it's a seasonal thing or a different holiday. Like one time I did Johnny Appleseed. So I did all kinds of lessons on that. And you do different lessons for different ages, but the people aren't obligated to do that. I just lay it all out and I'm there to help. But also they can access, they can do what they want and have snacks too. And I'm there to help.
That's awesome. As you mentioned, homeschooling has become more popular. So there's going to be more kids there. And there's just some things you can't do at home in terms of labs and different crafts and stuff. What kind of curriculum do you prepare for with the Taylorville Public Library?
Well, I'm looking on expanding different things, getting microphones, microscopes, and some different, petri dishes, a couple of different things so we can do some more science there. But we already have a lot of great materials and tons of crafting and science materials. And we usually do that on the second and fourth Monday of every month. I believe since summer reading program was a little long, we will be doing it July 15th and 29th for July.
Okay.
And August will be second and fourth Monday.
Microscopes would be huge. Those are always really fun to learn how to use and then to actually see some cells underneath the microscope.
Exactly. I love doing the leaves where you look at it and you had to do the drawings and color it in.
I have really added feature into that the little hangout right there. But explain one of the science projects you guys have created in the past. What kind of things do you guys get involved with?
Well, the last thing we did wasn't actually a science project. It was a Johnny Appleseed Day.
Sure.
So I had all kinds of lessons about him. You could read the book, and I had questions that I prepared because I read it, and I had different things about apple trees and him planting and being of service to your community and traveling and helping everybody wherever you go and planting. That's very important. Learning how to plant things and feed yourself.
Okay.
And I also gave them a bunch of apples because we always have snacks, but I wanted to have some healthy. I bought 10 apples and they ate all of them.
Perfect.
I cut them in half and showed them that there's a star. So we use those for paint.
Wow.
Like paint stamps.
So creative.
Yeah.
So cool.
And they loved it. So that's really been a really popular thing. And people are starting to come even from Decatur and Springfield for it.
That's what's crazy. I'm learning that it's not the location of the library, it's that the services, it's the people, and you've really found it. You found a lane of some sort of, and you're dragging people from Springfield. Decatur. It's perfect.
Well, surprisingly, for such a small town, we have a wonderful budget for the library. We have a great board of directors, we have great staff, and a great community behind us.
Yeah.
So we really do have a lot to offer that some of the even bigger cities have been cut. Their funds have been cut. They don't have as many things available. So this is really important. It's a service that everybody needs. Even if they don't know it's available to them, we really can provide a lot of things for our community.
Without a doubt. Aaron, we're in our last minute of the morning show here. We can either talk about preschool labs, or we can kind of finish off just letting people know where they can go for more information. But you want to talk about preschool labs?
Oh, yes, please. Because I want to give a shout out to my coworker, Emily. I love all my coworkers. They're all wonderful. They're great with the public. And Miss Emily is the other person doing summer reading. So she does preschool labs every month. And it's usually on the second and fourth Thursday. She does craft with them, and then she does story time. And I want to say, because story time is so great. Even I will sit there and it's like watching story. I'm just so good and happy. So and anyone can come sit and listen to her story times.
Oh wow, okay.
I recommend it.
Absolutely, yeah. It might be good for the soul there,
Yeah.
and for the preschoolers as well. But Aaron, this has been a great conversation today. Thank you so much. Where can people go one more time for more information or to get involved in any of these great programs?
They can go to the Facebook page or taylorvillelibrary.com. and we will have tons of information up there for them. It changes all the time. So
Perfect. Aaron, thanks so much for coming in today.
thank you.
Absolutely. That was Aaron Cromit, Programming and Outreach Manager with Taylorville Public Library. This has been the WTIM Morning Show right here on WTIM, your information station.
With SRN News, I'm Rich Thomason.